Hi, it's Karen from Black Swan Journals, and I'm super excited to share this journal with you today. I recently applied to be on Gina Makes It design team, and I was accepted. I'm very honored and very excited to be on the team, and this is my first project share. Gina has the most beautiful digitals, and I'm using them today in this journal. You can find Gina on Instagram. She's also on YouTube, and her digitals you can find on Etsy at Gina Makes It. Here are the design team members. That's me on the top left. But here's the other 5 lovely ladies, very talented ladies. Do check them out. And here's my first project share. So I just made this journal. I haven't put anything on the spine yet. I just started constructing it for this project. And it's a hardcover book that I deconstructed and used vintage fabric and linen and lace to construct the cover. And there's just a simple ribbon closure here. And now for her beautiful digitals. They're so lush. I love her aesthetic. And of course, I had to pick the swans. So these are her digitals, and I just hand stitched the digitals down to some handcrafted paper and a lovely piece of vintage doily, and made a little pocket and little tag, be well. And there's another pocket on the inside there too. One of her kits is called Awakening, and that's why I have the word awakening on the back there, which I actually already had printed in my stash. So Gina and I are an excellent fit. This digital that I just love. Oh, it's so beautiful. Can you believe how pretty that is? So I just kind of manipulated it a little bit, tore it and reversed it, and then glued it down, decorated it, and lined the entire thing with a vintage dictionary book page. And on the back, used another one of, well, really everything in here is her digital. So used another digital of hers to marry and make that envelope. And inside for now, I've got some pieces that I've been die cutting and stamping and fussy cutting, and that's part of hers too. And some tag bases that I always mass produce, like my tag bases, before I make a journal. And I'm stuffing those in that envelope for now as I continue to decorate and have fun in the journal. Get out of here. So yeah, there it is inside. And that's just a little die cut I put on there, and then a stamp and fussy cut. And then there's another, that's a little vintage, probably like a bureau scarf, I'd say, maybe, or maybe a chair thingy for that doily. But this is hers as well. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I have an antique, it's really, really old. It's definitely an antique apple tree in my yard. And it has the most beautiful pink and white blossoms. And I go out there and I prune it in the spring and bring some in. So I just could, again, I couldn't believe the fit between Gina and I. When I saw that digital, I was like, oh my, it's so meant to be, because that's like me there and back in time pruning. Just some little papers I watercolored to make a little notebook inside, and another little journaling card there. And I'm sure I'll fill this up even more as time goes on. And those are just some die cuts I cut out to make the closure. And now here we go for the inside. Ooh, I love her. I just love her work so much. Her digitals are so pretty. I was just so excited to use them. It was very easy, I have to say, very easy to be inspired while using them. So here on the left, I thought it would be fun to use this kind of velvety coaster I found in a thrift store that says welcome. I thought it would be kind of funny since it's my first project for Gina's design team. And I made a little policy envelope and a tag, a journaling tag. And over here, I made a little Dutch door. I fussy cut out one of her digitals and made a Dutch door, and was playing. Also, I fussy cut out one of her other digitals and pasted it on the back, and was playing around with some die cuts there, having fun. And there's also a little vellum pocket there. And that butterfly is also one of hers, but it's from a different page. And I fussy cut that and glued that down up top. And I made a little hidden paper clip. And I glued that down as well from another page that she has, another digital. And over here I had fun with stamping and heat embossing the bunny rabbit. And the butterfly also is, I fussy cut and put on that hidden paper clip. I stamped and cut out a little admissions ticket there, you know, for the art show or the garden show or whatever, you know, what have you. I just love that. And here's a little journaling tag I made, and made a little pocket on the front with fussy cut another one of her digitals there. Made a little another tag. Reused a greeting card, and I also fussy cut that and married that on there. I used the offcuts of the orange polka dotted scrapbook paper to reinforce the right side of the page and to have the two pages kind of speak to each other. And this is, oh, I love this. I love this little brad here that closes this. But inside, the message is to be here now. And I just put two of the digitals together and made a little booklet. That's actually from the same digital. I was just showing you that I cut some of it apart and made two different things there. And right here, there is a, you can put something in there. That didn't quite fit, so I'm searching for something else. You can put something else in here, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to cover up. That might be my favorite digital. I didn't want to cover her up, so yeah, I had to leave it. So, yep, there's where I kind of put on the edges there. And so now and then I just used a few scrapbook papers to help build bases and such. And so I've only done the first two spreads, but I'm going to flip through the rest of the journal. It is 3 signatures. And here's an envelope that I dyed, and I thought this was funny. April receipts, a vintage ledger that I found in a antique store, and some stamping that I did that I'll color, and a little frame, the little bird I stamped and die cut, and some things to play with as I go forward in the rest of the pages. But I just want to flip through the rest of them yet, even though I haven't decorated them yet. And I am going to continue to show you, though, this journal and how it goes and how I use her digitals to decorate it. But ooh, I love that one with the zinnias on the left there. So anyways, and yeah, so I'm having lots of fun and lots of smiles on my face while looking at these pages. And they're just so lovely. I love the bright colors. I love that they're also pastel. I love the art. I love the wallpaper. It's just all so pretty. Love that one. That one was great to use as a center signature. I think that one on the left there was embroidery. So there it is so far. And now I'm going to show you the digitals as they came off the printer, just in case you'd like to look at them. This one's called Awakening, in case you'd like to look, and she's on Etsy, and I'll link Gina in my description, as well as the other design team members. I just absolutely loved this kit. So gorgeous. And also you can kind of see how I used these digitals to make some of the ephemera in the journal. And this next one was called Beautiful Blossoms. And I didn't print them all off here. They're coming though. They're going to be in my journal. They're really, really pretty. And this one is called Spring Pages for Our Journals. I really loved this one too. I didn't print every single one, but the bulk of them. And this one is called Radiant Roses. It's wallpapers, vintage wallpapers. Really, really pretty. And there are more than I'm showing you here in her kit. And this last one is from the Tall and Skinny kit, and it's intended for journal covers for Tall and Skinny, but I used a lot of them as well for pages, so you could do both. And I just wanted to thank everybody so much. I had so much fun. And now here's a little clip of my up and coming studio. My husband and I have been working so hard on it. We just put the stairs in and finished those, just painted the walls, stained the stairs, put beeswax on the top instead of varnish. I guess I'll have to keep doing that though. And then we put the floor down. We haven't put any finish on top yet, just some stain. And the walls need paint or wallpaper or something. I was going to paint a mural, but I'm not sure I have time to do that right now. I have to think that through. But I've got it all planned out and all designed on paper. It's all empty right now. And there's another half of it behind that plastic. That's got all my hoard, all my stuff in my boxes and everything, my books and all my stuff that's going to go in both sides. And I can't wait to get in here. I can't wait to hang the chandelier and start furnishing it. I'll link in the description box a calendar with all of the design team members' upcoming projects. Thank you so much.